Hello, welcome to Susie Glory Health and Beauty Universe. On this channel, guys, we deal on everything health and beauty related. Today is not our usual makeup videos. Today is going to be how I make a feather fan. So if it's your first time stopping by, please don't hesitate to hit the red subscription button, hit the notification bell so you get notified each time I upload new and amazing content, and also like, comment, share this video. If you want me to do subsequent videos concerning topics, in fact issues like these, or tutorials like this, please don't hesitate to let me know. So today I'll be bringing you guys the materials I use to achieve a feather fan. I'll use scissors. I use this is a bias, but if you see very well, it's beautified with some silver on it. My UHU glue always present, my fan skeleton, which is the main thing here. I'm going to be using this material. This material is like stiff, they call it stiff. Normally it's transparent. As you can see, it's transparent material, so you can see the, if you come close, you can see the skeleton of the fan through this material. Is very important. As we go through the video, you understand why we need something transparent. And there comes our feather. So stay tuned as I bring you guys the procedure to achieve this wonderful fan. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Yes, I'm about to start doing the feather fan. This is a fan skeleton. As I earlier showed you the materials I used, this is the procedure. I spread out my fan according to the size I want it to be. I want this fan to be very broad, so this is how I spread it out, as you can see right here. Then I just come in with my UHU glue and apply to the fan. I'll apply to every one. I don't know if I'll call it strand, or I don't know. I'll apply to it. As you can see, I'll just apply. I'll apply. So I allow the glue to dry for about 1 to 2 minutes, not to really dry off, but to become tacky, so this material will be able to stick on the fan skeleton. So what I am doing now is basically just flipping over this material and pressing, as you can see, so it gives me the shape that I want. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm pressing and adjusting at the same time. So this has already given the shape that I want it to be. The other side doesn't have a glue because the feathers are going to be both ways. I don't like I don't like when a fan just has feathers one side, because you don't know when you forget yourself and try to flip it and it will not look that beautiful. So it has already given me the shape I want. I'm just going to flip now without any problem. And if you look keenly, some of the glue has also adhered to this part, so but it's not completely stuck to it. So I'm just going to flip it over and repeat the same procedure. That's applying my UHU glue to every, I don't even know how to call this thing. Is it strand or what? Yeah, I just flipped the other side and I'm just basically doing the same thing, pressing for better adherence, or yeah, for better adherence of my material to my fan skeleton. So I'll just let this sit again for a while, and what I'll do is I'll come in with my scissors and just trim the excesses. You can see I'll just trim the excess. And the guide to this is the, like this the skeleton of the fan, the tip of the skeleton is the guide. So you can see that is why I go in for this, what they call the stiff. This is transparent. If you use a material that is like opaque, that is not transparent, you will not be able to see where the skeleton starts. So you might break or you might tamper with the skeleton of your fan, because when it's not transparent, you will not be able to have that guide. Okay guys, there we go. This is the skeleton of our feather fan. With this, I'm just going to start adding my glue and adding my feathers. You'll see as I do that as we go along, so keep watching. After trimming the excess, I discovered that the tips of the fan were still not in fact, they were not stuck together. They were like little openings. So I added my UHU glue. As you can see right here, I added it all around the fan, then applied my clips to hold them in place. Okay, I'm unplugging the feathers from you need to be careful. I'm unplugging the feathers from the silk, as I told you earlier. I just unplug one after another. Just unplug everything. Be patient, please, because you can destroy. The feathers are very fragile. I'm just unplugging everything. I'll do that to all, and especially take note, I'm dealing with these very long feathers. The shorter ones, I'm not using them. I don't like using those short ones because they'll make your fan to have like gaps in between. So when the feathers are too short, when you're going to buy feathers for a fan, please make sure or take a feather line or feathers that are long, not too short. If you see maybe a package that has a lot of short ones, don't go for it. That one you can use in embellishing your cap. Here comes the heap of feathers. Please, for those who are allergic to fur, when you're doing a feather fan, please, you can protect your nostrils. If not, you're gonna have an allergy. So this is the silk that is left, the bias that was used to hold these feathers in place. So I've removed it. You could just keep it. You don't know, you might have use for it. In millinery, you don't throw anything because they are expensive. So I'll be working with this, and you'll just watch me place them on the skeleton, as I already told you before. Okay, I'm starting to place my feathers on my fan. I'll start with my UHU glue. I'm just going to put a generous amount of this glue. I always start my fan from the top. I'm just going to put a generous amount of this glue to the fan skeleton I created before. After doing that, I'll just use my my candle glue and just spread it over. So it when I spread it, it's like economizes the glue as well. It makes it to cover a larger surface area and makes it to dry also fast. I'll start by placing my feathers in that manner. So you can see I'm just placing the feathers one after another, side by side, side by side. I'm just placing them and pressing at the same time. I'll add more glue because it's as if this one is getting dried, so I'll add more glue. It takes like when you're doing a feather fan, guys, you need to have a new tube of glue ready. I'm just spreading it again, and I'm just pressing and putting side by side. Take notes, be careful so you don't have gaps. But even when you have gaps on top, don't bother a lot, because when the next row is coming, it's going to cover those gaps, because you're going to be putting the next row like trying to put in between, so they're going to cover any gaps that have been formed on top. So I'm just doing that, or repeating this process all through the fan. So I'll update you guys when I get to the middle or the end of this row. Okay, this is the edge of this, the end of I want to end my feathers here. So what I'll do, I'm just taking the bias and putting it, after I've applied glue, I'll put it to the edge, estimate where it's gonna go, like through, and cut, leaving this side because I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to the next. This is the area where I said you could also use beads. If you have beads, you could use beads to also, it's just being creative. There's nothing too difficult about, it's just being creative. So you could as well use beads in the place of this bias that I'm using. So as you can see, this is how the fan looks like. It's a very beautiful white fan. I'm going to do the flip over and do the other side. So I'll show you guys the finished product when I'm done. So I'll also start the same process as I did with the other side. I'm just applying glue to a section of the fan. After having applied glue, I'll take my candle gum and just spread the glue all over the fan so as to help it cover a greater surface area and also for it to dry fast. I always start the top with the longer feathers so these shorter ones stay at the bottom. So I'm just going to start placing my feathers to the first row. I have about two, this fan has about 2 to 3 rows of feathers. This is the finished fan. This is our amazing immaculate white feather fan. You can see the beauty when it's upside down. That is how the fan turned out to be. So nice. You could wear with a silver dress. So nice. So try this at home and let us know. You can try different colors as well.